matchups in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Arizona State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see...
Breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Levitt, using the quick game. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Sun Devils! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Trying play action. Wide open downfield. Running free. Touchdown, Cardinal! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Levin. He's got his man across the middle. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Brown has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Williams. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. Brown will throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Blackburn. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Running to the left. Creates a little space. There he goes. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Ford. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Brown wants to pass. Got his man. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They go to the counter. Crosses the 35. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That's caught. It's Moss. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
And the Sun Devils will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Brown will throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught behind the line. It's 4. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Runs through a tackle. And runs through another guy. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Arizona State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And this offense creates the huge explosive play. Listen, it's not tricky, but the problem is when this guy comes in motion, he takes the football and he has that kind of gas, those kind of wheels. Look at the angles, man. He just erases angles. He makes the defense look silly and takes it all the way to the house.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. UCLA dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Brown wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly out to the tight end.
A nice catch, way to get your feet down, and your reward is 0 yards.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Going downfield for the big play. Another incompletion on third down. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Farrell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. The lone back's got it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Brown will throw it. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Finds space on the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the tailback.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And some room to work. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Reads it, fires complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff to the single running back. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they'll take a knee.
It's been that kind of game, right? It's been a defensive struggle. So offensively, they've got a lot to work on. But for this quarterback who's had some ups and downs in this one, you take the knee, you take the win, and you get better next week.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.